Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new or on replay and you don't know me yet, I am Mommy Lala, and welcome to Mommy Guide Inc.'s STASHtember, day number 23. Yes, I'm already on the 23rd, and it's already evening of September 23 here because I am located in the Southeast Asian region, specifically the Philippines. Of course, joining us first, okay, tonight is our morning for her is Yvette. She's been awake since the again. Have you at work early again? Hopefully. Okay, at any time or point, okay, feel free to take naps. Okay, naps are great, Yvette, but don't take them too long. Maximum of 20 minutes, otherwise you're gonna feel groggy and you're gonna feel sluggish. Naps are meant to be short, just to give you the spurt of energy that you need to get to the rest of the day so that you'll go back to your regular sleeping schedule. All right, there you go. Might as well get some crafting done. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yvette was doing her live yesterday and she was really, but in fairness, she was very sleepy and tired, but she did a beautiful live stream last night. And remember, before she said she wanted to test out, let's say you want to use the negative of the foil when you heat foiling, right? And you don't have that solid metal for the foiling. And then what she did was she turned the one that she used that has a design, upside down. And true enough, she was able to get the negative. So that's a hack that you might want to check out. All right. So that was the latest live stream of Yvette Olea Creates on her channel. So if you want to check out that hack, okay, please do so. That was one thing that is, check. All right, so now we know it works, right? Yes, right. So naps aren't supposed to be 2, 3, 4 hours. No, that's not a nap, right? It's gonna make you feel even worse, right? Yes, we did have fun. Me too. And you kept me awake. The thing is, 15-20 minutes on to the pop-up event, I fell asleep. I fell asleep while eating, would you believe? All right, you know what, Yvette, sooner or later when you're even looking for it, it's just gonna appear. My theory is that somehow it got stuck with all your other stamps or stencils or other foil metal plates. Okay, that normally is what happens, right? So, especially when we're, organizing stuff and you've been moving from one place to another. So, yes, so give yourself grace, my friend. You'll find it soon. And that was a great thing because you lost it. You finally found something that you can actually share to the whole community. Guys, just in case, okay, this is a hack. So maybe make a shorts out of that as well, Yvette, right? So many people, you can reach as many people as you can. And of course, Linda is here. Good morning. Magandang umaga, Linda. Kamusta? All right. Sorry, evening. Oh, it's okay. We're very global here. You can say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We will answer to any. Right. Going to walk the dogs. Yes. Okay. See you in a bit, Linda. Just only if you can. I'm so happy that you are able to walk the dogs consistently now and be with your fur babies. Just still take care with that arm. Okay, my friend. Linda is back tonight. Hi, Linda. Oh, probably got stuck to exactly, Yvette, right? So when you do find it, okay, keep us updated where it actually ended up with. All right, so for today is the continuation of STASHtember. Oh my goodness, just barely a week left, okay, and we are done with this series. This is the very first time that I actually did this series, and it was because of what we did in August, where we did craft every day in August, and realized that, oh my goodness, majority, maybe 70 to 80% of what I have not been using. I have not used, despite this is, I think, already my 3.5 years of doing crafty content. specifically on YouTube. And I still have about 80% of what I have not being used. And so I said, I will take every opportunity to make sure that I start using them up. Right? So there you go. For day 23, okay, the prompt is sentiment builder. All right. So I know that a lot of the people in the chat right now are seasoned crafters. So for those who are coming in on replay or, just starting out, you found this community by accident. Thank you so much for being here. Even though you're lurking, that is fine. Right? So, and you don't know what we are talking about. Okay. So just for them, okay, I would like to explain. A sentiment builder is a set of stamp, okay, where you do have various smaller parts. Let's say you have like a one word. And then from that one word, you can create several different sentiments. Okay, what do I mean? I think it's better explained when I actually show it to you. All right, so we're going to be using a stamp builder set that I have not used. Now, if you have something similar, I hope that this episode inspires you to use it and come up with a project. And if you are able to do so, please use okay, that hashtag STASHtember or hashtag STASHtember 2025 on your post so we could find you. All right, so let's explain. Okay, so a sentiment set builder is something like this. Okay, so this is from Pink Fresh Studio. I have used this, okay, but not all right? So you can easily see which I have used. That happy birthday and this one I have used, but the others not yet. Okay, so what do I mean by a set builder? So look at this. This is going to be like your main sentiment. Like could be your title. Say happy birthday, right? And then underneath or inside could be, I didn't forget your birthday. I just wanted to make it last longer, right? So you could make it into like a longer phrase, a longer sentiment. So happy birthday. Don't count your candles. Just enjoy the glow. Or happy birthday, you're not aging, you're just upgrading, right? So you will combine the different sentiments within that stamp set to create a more unique sentiment, so to speak. All right, so that's what it basically means. All right, so today, Linda said today I will make at least 2 Halloween cards. I can use my 2 Halloween stamp sets and paper pads from the 1900s. Oh my goodness, we love the 1900s here. And current. Oh, that's nice. You can do like a side by side. That's awesome, Linda. All right, Linda, is this your main YouTube channel? And okay, let me check. Okay, let me just check. Okay, let me check Linda. Okay, I'm not sure if I am already subscribed to Linda. Okay, you know how my memory is, right? So it's like a fish. Okay, let me see. Okay, I cannot find you, Linda Wheelcraft. Because some of you guys, you just use your, you come up with, we create a YouTube account so that you can be in the comments. But I do know that some have, real channels. Okay, I can't seem to find Linda just yet. Okay. So later, we will check what Linda will say. All right, but no matter what, I'm grateful that you are crafting along with us. And so is Yvette. All right. Okay, so I will also be on top of this. Okay, guys, let me just turn off the AC because I can't read. It's too hot. Okay, hold on. All right. I don't think I can, do this for 2 hours without turning that thing on. Right. So, okay. So, on top of course, this is like our main prompt for tonight. Okay. I will be, of course, for this to stand out, I would use, okay, heat embossing. Right. So, I would heat emboss and I will be using my favorite, embossing powders. And these are the distress embossing glaze from, okay, Ranger. Okay, so there you go. These are the colors that I'll be working with tonight. All right, and okay, of course, on top of that, I would be using some pet stickers. And for those who don't know, I'm part of the video design team for Kendra's Card Challenge. And part of, what Kendra has on her challenges is if you are a member of her paid Patreon, specifically if you are on the all access, okay, tier, that means that you get access to what we call a card making sampler kits, right? So if you are new to card making and you absolutely don't have materials yet, or if you have been into other forms of crafting but you wanted to start with card making but you're unsure how to actually make it, so this card making kits would come to you, most of them, a lot of them pre-cut, and then they will include sentiments, and sometimes they would even include some enamel dots or faux gems, like so. So all the card bases that I'm gonna be working with tonight are part of the card making sampler kits from Kendra's Card Challenge. All right, so everything you will see here, so this too, okay, actually came from the same sampler kit. Okay, this two, okay, or this three came from the same sampler kit. So each sampler kit, normally you could create between 2 to 4 to 5 cards. Okay, depends on how you will make use of it. You can use those sampler kits to actually join the main challenge, which is a quarterly card making challenge, or you can just, use whatever it is you want, okay, in terms of decorations or designs. All right, so that is the plan for tonight. Okay, so, oh, okay. Linda said, I don't have an active channel. I will look it up. Oh, I don't. Okay, just yet. I'm sure one of these days, right, Linda? Okay, but again, in the end, if you want to make a channel and you're just uncertain how to, message me. I would love to help you out. But, it's not really a priority. You just want to, watching others to craft along with. That's absolutely fine as well, right? So what makes you happy and what could make you consistently, go through this wonderful passion of ours is what is important. Again, Linda, I'm so glad to see you back again here in the chat. All right. Let us start. Okay. So let's start with this. So I want us going through. Remember how it is when normally I would ask you guys, okay, choose. Okay. So I during the countdown, I showed you, okay, some of the stamps that I pulled out that could be used as a sentiment builder. Right. But then when I was going through, somehow at the side of, I could see, because on the side I have a cart for my Canvas Card Challenge. And they say, oh my goodness, I think I still have like 3 sets of, sampler kits that I have not been able to work with. So I said, you know what? Okay, might as well, use those, because I know that another one is coming. Right. So, okay, I don't want to, I want to I'm trying to really make use of everything that I have. So for this too, okay, it did come with hello and thank you. Okay. But, okay, of course, we need to use the prompt that we are supposed to use for today, right? And so for this too, I plan to use, okay, So for the thank you, remember we do have okay, we do have like a thank you here. Okay, so I will do the thank you and then I will grab some of this, right? So smaller sentiments. So maybe thank you and then I'll do you are appreciated. Thank you, I'm touched beyond words. Thank you, you make everything better. Thank you, because of you, I laugh a little harder, cry a little less, and smile a lot more. So I will just grab some of, the sentiments from this sentiment builder from Pink Fresh Studios to actually add a little bit more to this card. Okay. So again, this dragonfly, this pattern paper came with the kit. Okay. But this one, I actually just die cut already. Okay. But the words did come with it. Okay. Or was it part? Let me see. Is this also from Kendra? I'm not sure. Maybe it is because it's very similar. Either it came from Kendra or I did it. Whatever it is, definitely part of a card sampler kit. Because normally there is a plastic where it comes from, a baggie. But then for this one, see, the QR code cannot be seen barely anymore. So it can't be read anymore. So I don't know exactly from what company. Okay, that's why it's called card making sampler kits, because these are actually samplers from a bigger kit that Kendra has. And she has, again, did all the difficult things for us, curated the card making kit. So it's easier for us to put it together. All right. Okay, so for this one, I'll do the thank you. And for the hello, okay, let me see. Remember, we have the hello friends. So we'll do the hello and then we'll probably pull out some of these, okay, to add on to the sentiment for that card. So this is for the hello. Okay, and this one's for the thank you. All right, and then for the other cards. Okay. So we're doing the plan. So this is yellow and it's bee themed. So what I'm gonna do is, it did come with all of this other, sentiment or sentiment strips like buzzing by to say hello, happy bee day, just be you, right? Queen bee. But I'm gonna pull that off. I'm gonna remove that. All right, and even this one, because I want to use the happy birthday or this one, the shine bright, because it's yellow anyway, right? I've not used this one. This is from Concord the 9th shine on stamp, right? So I plan to use this on one of these, probably this one for that one. All right, and then for this and this, we will probably use this like happy birthday. All right, so that is the plan. All right, and this one, okay, we'll probably, because this one's a bigger one, so probably this would be best for a slim line or a mini slim line, which I think is the prompt for tomorrow. So the thing about this one, this is again from Pink Fresh Studio, is that it comes, it does have a coordinating hot foil plate and also a coordinating, die cut die cutting dice, and a stencil as well. So they are all coordinating. Okay, the happy, what is this called? Okay, the brushed sentiments. Okay, that's happy birthday. And this was a birthday gift to me by one of my dear crafty friends in the community, Nanette, several birthdays ago, right? So, and it is so beautiful that it's like, okay, I have not used it, right? Because I was like waiting for the perfect, okay, project. And I think now is the perfect project. Okay. So there you go. So this is what we're going to be using tomorrow. Okay. All right. So let's start. Okay. And let's start with this too. Let's start with the thank you card. Okay, so we do have a thank you that came with the card sampler kit. Okay, and then I want to add an additional Okay, so this will be the card base. So we will put another, okay, strip for the front, and then we will also stamp onto the inside. All right. Okay, so since this is just we're working with sentiment for the past couple of weeks, I've been using my Altenew, okay, because it's bigger. It makes stamping with bigger stuff and sentiments faster. But for today, since we're gonna be just making sentiments, so we're just gonna use the mini. All right, Misty. All right, so let me see first. Okay, the main is the main sentiment is thank you. Okay, so which one do we want? Thank you with all my heart. Thank you, you are amazing. Thank you, a little note to say thank you, or thank you, uh, being a shoulder. Maybe no, that needs another. Okay, I can cry on because there are others. See, you have the so for grateful, right? So you can say thank you. Okay, so for or so grateful for you, right? So you so thank you so much, right? So thank you so, and then there's the much, right? So there's so many ways to build a sentiment with this one. So this one, I think I will do thank you for your, okay, so thank you, but the four is big. Thank you. So where will I put the four? Thank you. Okay, thank you. So for thank you. I can't thank you enough. Maybe that is better, so I don't need to like put the four. Thank you. Thank you. I'm touched beyond words. There you go. There you go. I found the perfect sentiment for to go along with this one. Okay. Okay, so just grab. Okay. And let's just remove this cover to show my sticky mat. This is a C6 sticky mat. Okay. So lately I've been loving using mats rather than sticky mats than magnets, because sometimes magnets add bulk, and sometimes the doors or the hinge of your stamp platform won't close perfectly. So there you go. Okay, and then we will ink that with Versamark. Where did I put it? Okay. For those who are new, okay, be prepared. Prepare yourself for the many things or the many times I will be asking, where is this? Where is that? Where did I put it? Okay, what did I say? That is not something that might happen. It's a matter of when it happens. All right, my friends. All right, so there you go. Okay, I saw it lifted, so I don't think I can come back with that. Hopefully, I did that correctly. Okay, so let me just. Okay, I need to be careful. Okay, when I do that, so that if ever I need to restamp, okay, I can. So I'm stamping another. Okay. All right. So I just was careful to when I opened it this time. to make sure that I can stamp back and not have. Okay, and then we will remove that, okay, from our sticky mat. Okay, and close this for now. Put it there. Okay, and then we will, okay, heat emboss this one. All right, so this is the color, okay, of our, okay, papers. Okay, and so I am thinking I would use, okay, which one do you think? Speckled egg or weathered wood? Okay, the speckled egg would be very, very close. But the speckled egg, okay, anyway, I did two. So let's do speckled egg on one and weathered wood on the other one. Okay, so on the other side. All right, so there you go. Okay. Okay, so that is weathered wood. Okay, so this one is weathered wood. Okay, and then we will put it back like so. All right. Okay, and then on the other side, we will put in speckled egg. All right, so speckled egg, and see which of the two actually looks better for. Oh, great stamping. Woohoo! In fairness, I actually stamped one of that just once. And it's the first time I've used it. So for it to have that crisp image, okay, at the initial stamping is awesome. All right. So I did spill a bit, okay, onto that one. So I will just, okay, pick that up quickly. Okay, and then go through that with a dry. Okay, there you go. And now it's time to heat emboss. All right. Hi, Barbara. Good morning. Barbara, I really liked your submission on the casing that you did. Okay, so if you guys are not yet part of, Lynn's group, okay, LV Handcrafted. Okay, so we are there. And I think Barbara is now part of the moderating team, right, Barbara? Okay, so there you go. I am heating emboss this sentiment. All right, so there you go. Okay, so there I'm touched. Okay, it won't focus. I'll just heat emboss first. Okay. All right. There you go. I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. Right? So I'm touched beyond words. There's something. Okay. Oh, okay. There you go. I found my remote control for my lights. They're way too bright. Okay. So. Okay. Okay. There you go. Come on, focus. My camera is not focusing. All right. So I'm touched. Okay. I don't know if you can see the difference in terms of the color because my lighting today isn't nice. Because I came back, just a few minutes before we started. My kids, they love this. There's this new movie showing. It's called, it's an anime called Detective Conan. And so this morning when I woke up, they said, "Mom, are you busy today?" I said, "Why? Can you bring us to the movies? Can we watch a movie?" They know that I don't like watching movies unless it's Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, kind of those kinds of movies, right? Otherwise, I normally wait for it to be on, Netflix or whatever. right? So on streaming platforms. And so I said, okay, I will just bring my work. They'll watch a movie and I will work while they're watching, right? And we missed the earlier screening, so we went to the latter screening, but that meant that we had very little time to go back, and that's a rush hour, and prepare for my live stream, right? So I never did get to do the usual checks that I should have done. All right, so we could do like that, and then put, okay, maybe this is still way too thick. All right, so we would want to make it a little bit thinner. Okay. Because that thank you, that mean thank you, is kind of small. And that came with the kit, so I do want to use it. Okay. So let me just figure this out. Okay, we can even cut it into two if you want. Okay, let me see if that is what I'm gonna be doing in the end. All right, let me see. So this is, look, this is like a kind of green. Let me see. It's too bright, that's why it's doing like that. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a contrast. All right, so this is the background, right? So I don't know if you can see the difference. Focus. Okay, there you go. Just, this is a little bit more on the green. This is a little bit more on the blue, right? So I think any would do. So we'll see. Okay, I'll just cut both anyways to as near to the edge of the words I can, so it's really thin, because I want it to match like the main, okay, the sentiment that came with this one. Okay, the sampler kit. Okay, so thank you. Okay, I'm touched beyond words, or thank you, I'm touched beyond. Gosh, I can't decide because both are, you know what, I think this one's better. All right, okay, so we're just gonna grab my scissors. Okay, so if we are going to put it like so, and then put that dragonfly over there. Okay, so thank you. And then we would go with, okay. You know how the background is very busy already? So when I have very busy backgrounds and a lot of things going on, I normally don't want to put any more like, I try to make it as simple as I can. So I won't even put like a fishtail onto, on one side it's just gonna be what do you call this, flush to that side, but on this side, that is where, okay, I'm gonna make it, okay, I have a fishtail, so to speak, right? But I'm just gonna cut this a little bit more, all right, and create that, okay, fishtail for the other end. All right, there you go. So it's gonna look like that, and it's gonna be lifted together with the thank you, right? So let's put this card together, and we're done with card number 1. All right, so I think, how many cards am I gonna do? I think 5. Let's see. Okay. Is anybody going live tonight? And okay, we have, okay, let me update the chat before I start. Where is my mouse? All right, so there you go. Okay, let me see. The people in the chat, our dear friends have come. Okay. All right, let me see. There was okay. I don't have okay. Okay, this is Linda's. Lindaville1204. All right, checking that out, Linda. Thank you for sharing. Guys, you might want to check that out as well. Hi, Vicky. Vicky, my dear friends, is VJ Design. So for those who don't know just yet, okay, please do check out her channel. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing to our dear friends as well. Yes, and of course, Vicky saying hi to everybody. And Susan, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Right, so I hope that you have had enough rest, okay, from yesterday's. So many people were live streaming, so many people were on, and everywhere I go, Susan was there as well. But I hope you're feeling better, friend. I saw a stamp platform at Michael Arts and Crafts. I want to purchase. Okay, breathe, Linda. Breathe and think. But definitely a stamp platform is something that definitely you need. But how? Now, my question, how many stamp platforms do you already have, Linda? Right? All right. Hi, Wims. Good evening. Yes, I know that it's too early for you to be able to be okay to join us. Yes, you're probably still in the meeting. And then after that, okay, to be with Mira. Mira, my dear friends, is Wim's 1 year old and something beautiful daughter. Mira is short for miracle. Okay, maybe one of these days you might want to check out, Wim's channel and go back a little bit more and you will see, okay, the reason why she is called Miracle. Hi, Whimsical Thoughts. Yes, that's Whims from Linda. But I was able to complete day 21 and sent it already on Discord. Woot woot! Right? So hi again, Barbara. Please do check out one of Barbara's, she's on Facebook right now. But if you are part of the community of LV Handcrafted, she posted one of her works. And she cased, because last Saturday or last weekend, okay, for Crafty Fun Friends, they cased a casing of a card, right? And I'm not sure who they cased. Was it Jana? I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Yes, I don't think you can do it embossing and they might hear it, Wims. Oh, oh my goodness. Right? The lengths crafters would go through, right? Thank you so much. Yes, Barbara now is part of the moderating team. Welcome, my friend. All right. I can't hear you, Mommy, if you were talking to me because I'm still in a meeting. All right. Go. See you later. But we will check out your submission on Discord later. I found myself. That's soon, Yvette. That thing, you needed it yesterday and it revealed itself today. Right? But maybe we really had to hide itself because now we know that the hack that Yvette has thought of is very much possible. So if you missed that, because that was what we were talking about earlier in the chat, and Yvette did the live stream yesterday, my friend. Sorry, I wasn't showing my work. Okay, Yvette went live yesterday. And she did, it's called, let me see. I hope I can remember. It's called the Caboodle subscription for Spellbinders. She showcased what she had for this month. So it had everything. It had stamp, it had dies, it had hot foil plates, it had stencils, it had letterpress plates, and many more. Right? So Yvette did try to do several of use several of the things from the Caboodle subscription, specifically the one where what do you call that? It had the heat foil plates, right? It was like a burlap of sort, okay, the fabric, okay. So it was very nice. Very, very nicely done. So kudos to you, Yvette, for that beautiful, beautiful. All right, so I'm not sure if yes, I think I do want to lift it a little bit, but I will try to hide it as much as I can. All right, so I will just put that onto her wings or its wings, so it's not very obvious. Okay, because it's kind of sheer. So you definitely could see the back. All right, there you go. Ta-da! All right, and then we would lift the thank you. See, it was like so planned. I would do that. Okay. Oh, my moderator daughter finally is in the chat. I'll put it away with all my spellbinder's goodies. Exactly. Great plan, Yvette. Great plan, my friend. All right. So I could have actually, you know what? Yes. Use a little bit of salvage patina. And some of my brush. Okay. For this one. Okay. And so that, oh my goodness. But the thing is, I think I already, let's see if I will ruin this. Do you think I will ruin it, friends? What do you think? Will I ruin this? Just a subtle coloring onto the side so that it is not too, starkingly white. Okay. Right. Now, where is the other part? We're starting again. All right. We are starting again and we're losing our butterflies and our sentiments. And this got stuck to the tissue paper. And so, okay, there you go. All right, there you go. I think that's better. Okay, and then we will do the thank you. Thank you. I am. The thank you will go with the butterfly. All right, let me just. Why is there a strip of double-sided adhesive onto the side of that? All right, so thank you. Okay, and this will just lay flat like so. Okay, so that's how you do the, word builder. Okay, and then we will just add a little bit of bling. Do you need to? No, but I just like putting blings onto everything. Anything and everything. Blings make everything look better, in my humble opinion. All right, so let me just go up. Oh, by the way, yes, thank you so much for praying for my country, for us. The storm did finally leave, and though it was a super typhoon, it never really, but it reached much of the land. And so there were gusts of wind and rain. I actually did a shorts for that, but I wasn't able to upload today. But I'll probably upload, tomorrow. So it was not as bad in terms of its effect, okay, to us. Okay, so I'm so grateful. I know that, really prayers are powerful, especially when a lot of, people are actually praying for it. Right. So I'm super grateful to you all. Thank you so much. Okay, but on the flip side, my friend, another one has arrived. Right? But it's not a super typhoon, but they did say that it can, because it's still in the Philippine Sea on the eastern side, so it can still gain traction. So there you go. All right, so that is okay. I know I could have used the thank you for the stamp that I'm using, but then I also wanted to use the one that came with the what do you call that? The sampler kit. Okay, and that actually is a foilable one as well, but I am not able to prepare my materials for toner foiling. All right. So there you go. That's card number 1. Okay, thank you. I'm touched. Come on. I'm not touched by this camera who doesn't want to focus. Focus. There you go. I'm touched beyond words. Look at that amazing paper. All right, next would be the next stamp. So the first one was from Pink Fresh Studio. This one is now from Mama Elephant. Okay, so did this come with hello? All right, so this time around, since this used and I'm not gonna, this is a foilable one, right? But I'm not gonna foil it, so I will just use a black what do you call this? Black or dark. Okay, yes, this one. Okay, hickory smoke. Okay, embossing powder. For the sentiment, okay, and the sentiment, okay, I'm gonna use together with hello would be, all right, let me just go back to this one, remove this and put it back, okay, because I might lose it. Okay, there you go. I'm just putting it back with the Pink Fresh Studio one. Okay, and then put in our new. All right, okay, and then let's choose. Okay, hello for what? Hello, may today be filled with smiles. Hello, I just wanted to say hello. Hello, it's been way too long. Hello, I miss you, that is all. Hello, because of you, I laugh a little harder, cry a little less, and smile a lot more. Let me see. Okay, it's very, very similar. Okay, just a different, color palette, and at the same time, the background this time around is black. So, and then we're going to be using hello. Okay, so hello. Hello, let's catch up soon. You know, it's flying, so that could be a nice kind of pun. And you know what? Maybe I could just stamp it onto this one, right? So, since this one is kind of long, I should have thought of that in the first place. Hold on. Right, let me check. Yes, maybe we could do that. All right. Okay, so instead of using another paper, we're just gonna add the sentiment onto that one that came with the card making kit. So hello, let me see which one will fit. Okay, let's try that today. Okay, it's too long. But I can easily may today be. Okay, I'll just do the may today be first and then filled with smiles. All right, for those who are afraid of cutting out their stamps, close your eyes. Okay, let me see, how's that? May today be filled. May today be. All right, so I'm gonna cut it in the B. All right. Okay, and then I'm gonna do it like that. I'm gonna do it like this. May today. Okay, be filled. So let's do that today. All right. There you go. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to make sure that this doesn't move. Otherwise, I cannot restamp. All right, so let's start. Heat. Okay, stamping. Okay, but first, let's make sure that we do put an anti-static powder onto that. Okay, so in case I accidentally, put in excess ink onto its sides. All right, I can see it. Okay, one more. I hope that it did not move. Otherwise, it's gonna be ugly. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Okay, let's close this. Okay, so let's put in. Okay, let's emboss this. I am using the hickory smoke. Okay, this is Ranger. Okay. Okay. There you go. May today be filled with smiles. Okay. Where is that? All right. Okay, now let me just put this back in. So really, this embossing powders, if you are new to heat embossing, will last you even a lifetime, especially if you're not doing this all the time and you're not making a lot of cards and not a lot of heat embossing. All right, so this can last you a very, very, very long time. All right, so when it comes to black embossing powder, yes, for some weird reason, black embossing powder is really an issue, right? So I'm using the darkest that I can or that I have that doesn't have an issue. Again, this distressed glaze are one of my favorites because they are just super awesome. All right, so this time around, let's find a blue or maybe a purple, or could it be a green? Okay, that we could use. Okay, color that in. Okay, will wilted violet be? Okay, let me check. Okay, so let's do this before we actually put it together like earlier on. So I wasn't able to do anything anymore. Okay, I still have one that I have not used. Okay, so let's see. If, oh, if could this be, oh, it's a little bit too, no, can't, a different one. Let me see which one. Okay, this one. I think it could be either the seedless preserve. You see, that's very different, right? The seedless preserve, or okay, or the, yeah, this one. All right, that one. Okay. Be careful with my camera, Sam. Okay, my kids are entering my room. Okay. They're preparing. Okay, they want to sleep with mommy tonight. So it's like my kids, when one sleeps with me, the other one will sleep as well with me. So it's like both of them. All right. Okay, there you go. Ta-da! That's the very subtle one. Okay, there you go. Perfect for that one. Okay, and then the contrast with the dragonflies. So I used the seedless preserve one for that one. Okay, and then we're just gonna do the hello. Okay, let me see. Will I use it like the same location as the other one? Okay, let me check. All right. Or I could do it, okay, maybe on top, like so. Okay, and probably a little bit of a mat. Okay. Okay. So let me just, okay, first decide. Okay. Let me first decide how long I want it to be before I actually mat it. Okay. And where exactly I want to put it. Right. So I definitely don't want to put it in the center. Maybe the sentiment now can go like so. Right, and then I will put it on top. There you go. I think that would be okay. Okay, so it's a 4 1/4. Or is it? Yeah, it's a 4 1/4. Okay. Got it. 4 1/4. Okay. So we will do a 4 1/4. And then we will just put the bling before the hello part. Okay. I like this paper because it is also like has a texture. So it adds dynamic to the card. Are you ready for bed, B-boy? Good night, sweet pie. Who? Who is Alex? Alexa? Oh, the Staggins? Yes, only Soraya. Okay, make sure to inform Teacher Jan, anak, right now, so that he is reminded, because I think the last class he had was when pa. Yes, so better FYI him. Okay. So again, this paper, the hello sentiment, the dragonfly are part of the Kendra's card challenge bonus printable. Okay. I not bonus printable, sorry. A card what am I saying? Card sampler kit. Okay. There you go. And it's gonna look like gorgeous. Gorgeous. Right? So you can't go wrong with this kinds of, again, if you're a beginner, the sampler kits really are meant to help beginners, especially of, the challenge, to feel, to make themselves comfortable with creating cards. Okay, and by providing them with help via putting together, curating together a set of like beginner materials, okay, that they can use. Okay, that is hopefully gonna help them, okay, ease their way into card making. All right, so hello, may today be filled with smiles. All right. Oh, I can see part of this one. Okay, so be careful. Okay, you do not want that white stuff to show. Okay, so I think, okay, I will remove this hexagons and do my strips as I can see them. All right, so we don't want that, because we don't want to see how, we are able to make them kind of, fly, so to speak. Okay, so the nice thing about this one is it's so easy to remove the tape from it, because it's just, the adhesive just slides off of it. Okay, try to go or stay within, the image, like the shadow of the image. Okay, so that none of the adhesive will show in the front. Okay, and that's add like a bit of a mystery, right? Beautiful. Hi, Sammy from Vicky. And Sammy says hello to everyone. And Linda as well. Oh, by the way, yes, thank you for reminding me. I did have a poll. And I was asking everyone if is putting a sentiment in the front something that you do with your cards. I know that there are some of us who actually don't put sentiments, okay, and that is a personal preference. That's absolutely fine. It's not as if it doesn't have a sentiment, that's not considered the right way to do things. No, absolutely. Card making is absolutely a creative avenue, right? And so there is no right or wrong. Okay? So, when this came in the kit, when this came in the mail, so you will have several papers and then several, sometimes ephemera. In this case, it's like this dragonfly, like a pet dragonflies, right? Or sometimes different colored strips of paper already pre-cut. Sometimes they're same card base size. So you still have that, wiggle room, so to speak, to personalize it the way you actually want it. Okay, may today be filled with smiles, right? So how beautiful is that, right? Okay, I do want to put, as usual, some blings. Where are my other blings? Where are my other blings? Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Not that one. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Okay, I might lose my other card. Where did I put my blings? Oh, there. Underneath the oxides. All right, I found it. All right, so you can see it kind of side by side. So I think I'm kind of, what do you call that? Leaning towards this as, kind of a better favorite. I like both, but have you tried doing this kind of like look with alcohol ink art? Oh my gosh. We do have an artist in the community. Her name is KM. She can make like big murals, like entire size murals, okay, using alcohol ink. It's just that she got pregnant. So for quite a while she has stopped making, okay, or accepting commission works for it, because as you know, alcohol ink is not too safe, right? So you have to work outside, and if you are pregnant, might not be a good time to actually work with, with that. All right, so let's play with different colored faux gems, as this one also has a little bit of green, a little bit of purple, and so I'm gonna use that. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna put back my faux gems back in its location. I don't know if you already know the story behind this one. Maybe later, if we have time, I will tell you the funny, awesome story about how I ended up buying, them in all the colors in a mixed pack. So that's something that I definitely will not recommend to anyone, because it just took so much time to separate those into specific colors, just so I could it's cheaper if I buy them like that. I was thinking, I like separating things, it's gonna be calming, and no, it's not, because one day later I'm still not done, and that is not. I started having headaches and stuff, right? So these are my first two cards again. So so the sentiment builder. Okay, so one is from Mama Elephant, the other one is from Pink Fish Studio. All right, next card. Okay, let's move on to the next card. So I'm mixing up a card sampler kits from Kendra's Card Challenge, which you get if you are part of the all access tier of Kendra's Card Challenge, right? So Kendra's Card Challenge, yes, my friends, is a card making challenge, all right? And it is quarterly, and from 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper, you can create up to 15 or more, right? So cards. So it is perfect for for you to use for the coming holidays, right? So there you go. You have there the Be Happy. Okay, so like so, and then let's see. Okay, we can do shine bright. Okay. Okay, let's do the shine bright. I think this two stamps. Okay, bright. Oh, there are three. Okay, what does this do? Hold on. I think. Okay, let me see. Oh, so you do that first, and then you do this, and then the outline. Right? So let's try first with the bright. You see how this works. As I told you, I've never used this, so your guess is as good as mine on how it would look like. Okay? So let us bring in the Misty, the platform once again, and let us try out the shine bright. Okay. All right, so it did say, okay, let's start with the solid one. Okay, where's the bright? Start with the solid one. Which one is the solid? Okay, so this is the solid one. Okay, start with that. Let us start. Okay, so I am guessing the one at the bottom would be, okay, so the one at the bottom would be the lightest. Okay, so let's play first. Okay. Let's play with colors. Let's look at let's play with let's do some Altenew. Okay, so let's use buttercream first. Okay, so that's the lightest yellow I have from Altenew. Okay, let's see what it would look like. All right, so bright. Okay, so that's the solid one. Okay, let's play with it first because we have never used this stamp. I don't even know what it looks like. Just a slight idea from what it looks like from here. So that's solid, and then you're gonna have like an offset kind of look for the next one. All right. So and then the last one would be like an outline. So I am thinking that this one has to go because it's an offset, right? This one would have to do. All right. Something like that. Oh my goodness. The sticky mat is not sticky enough. All right. So let me see. All right. It keeps on pulling up. We have a bit of sticky tape to stick it at the bottom. Okay. So it will not move up. Okay. Still moving up. Get some washies. Make it stay there. Stay there. Take that. See, the waffle flower is, I think, a nicer one. This one's a C6 one. So hopefully this will make it stay. All right, great. It's staying now. Okay, so let's do the darker yellow for this one. Okay, so this is like the offset. A little bit of an offset. Okay, let's see if we can see that. All right, I can see it. Okay, so okay, and then we will finish it off with a black outline, or not too black, but maybe just a gray one. Awesome. Oh, this is so nice. I've never used this stamp. This one, for those who are interested, is a Concord and 9th, and it is called the Shine On Stamp Set. I don't remember when I got this. So there you go. All right. So where now? This one. All right. So let's look. It has to go on the white or the lighter one. It has to go on to white. Oh. Hopefully this is right. All right. So let's go look for a lighter gray Altenue. Where is my lighter gray Altenue? Okay, is it? I cannot find my light gray Altenue. Where did I put that set? Okay, there you go. Oh wait, no, this is not. This is lawn fawn. But anyways, let's see. Let's check. This one is lawn fawn narwhal. What does it look like? Okay, let me see. A little bit grayish green, something like that. Okay, let's see. There you go. Right. Okay, so we'll see shine bright. So we're gonna do shine bright. Okay. So I want the R at the top. There you go. And then the G at the top. Ah! What is that? Oh my goodness! I ruined it. There's something that, you know, this strip of fiber. Ah. You know what? It's okay. We will roll with it because I don't want to do it again. All right, so let's do the shine. Okay, onto this one because I don't want to redo the sticking of that one. Okay, let's just remove the bright. Clean it off a little bit. Okay. And then put it back later. Okay, so let's do the same. Okay, so the lighter. Okay, the lightest yellow. Let me see. Is this the lightest? Let me see. Yes. Okay, let's do the shine again. Okay, let me check the chat. Ah, forgetting the chat. Sorry, friends. Okay. Hi, Barbara. Oh, you did. Awesome. Oh, yeah, it's Von Marie. All right. So it's not Jana, it's Von Marie. All right, there you go. So that's one of the many awesome challenges that there is in Lean's Crafty Fun Friends with LV Handcrafted. So it's a new one every week. And of course, for those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that my favorite is the MCA. And I have led the MCA, I think, since I started with the group 3 times. Because I really, really love the MCA, right? I've never the pick, skip, and craft. I think I did that once. Um, not not the one with the monkey wrench. It's like my heart cannot take that, right? And then this one I have not volunteered just yet. I don't. I'm not like brave enough just yet. Hopefully in the future, um, probably next year, right? Because this year is so full of. I have to go. All right, the actual shine, and then we'll do the darker yellow, right? So, again, please do check out LV Crafty Fun Friends with LV Handcrafted. It's absolutely free to join. There's a private Facebook group. All right, so Barbara and I are moderators of our two of the several moderators in the group. So if you join, please make sure that you do answer the questions. Otherwise, we may not be able to approve you. Okay, but you just need to answer all the questions. Those are very easy questions and more for just agreeing with the rules. Okay, with the group. That's it, and then you are in. And definitely, there's so many amazing things. There are members only events that Lynn would offer. So I hope to see you there, my friends. Now I can find the outline shine. Okay, there you go. All right. There you go. This time around on the lighter. Okay, hopefully I am doing this the right way, my friends. If you have worked with this stamp set, okay, this is the one that has like a light bulb. I think Tracy, T of Not Afraid of Color, has done this. Okay. Oh, I think the paper I am using isn't perfect for this one. I see a little bit of bleeding. Okay, but at any rate, it's okay. It's only paper, right? So we say. Okay. Important, because if we will always say, oh, this and that, right? Oh, I can't do it because this and that. All right. So that's going to be another reason why you are not going to be able. Okay. This is also note to myself, right? Not going to be able to work with what we have, right? So that's why I said, no matter what, I'm going to do this. Whether it be perfect or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that be happy thing. Okay, if only I can find, okay, there we go. All right, the rest of this one. All right, and I'm going to remove that one. So this one can still be used for a future project. Okay, I will just put it in with the other, okay, things that came with the, okay, that is a sampler, okay, card making sampler kit. Okay, by the way, if you were unable to join, okay, last night, for me anyways, it's like early morning, 3 a.m. right? So the Not Too Shabby, okay, pop-up sale happened, right? So, and it is still ongoing, okay? So you could check out, okay, if you missed it, it's still posted, I think, on the Not Too Shabby YouTube channel, I think, from what I heard. All right, so let me see. I could, okay, do so. All right, so let's do a, okay, not this one. That one has only 4 inches. Okay, this is 4 1/4. All right, there you go, 4 1/4. Okay. Better if it's like this. Oh, you see that? That's ugly. But I'm trying my best to just doesn't matter. It's okay. It's okay, Lala. It's okay. And I will keep on saying that to myself until I feel it's okay. I really am being bothered by it, but I will. I will not let it bother. Okay. And I will continue with this. All right. Okay. I will do that. I will do that. Okay. So let us put this together. That's also nice. But no, we're going to do this. What is happening? I keep on going outside the border. All right, here we go. Okay, and then, okay, we will put this. Doesn't matter if it goes beyond. We can always, cut it. So I'm not really bothered by that. All right. Okay, and then whatever goes outside. Okay, it's better if, you know how I'm bad with scissors when it comes to straight cuts, right? When it comes to fuzzy cutting, fine. I love, I love doing it. But when it comes to like straight lines, I'm so bad at it, right? So normally I would always prefer to use my trimmer, okay? My paper trimmer to, remove those straight cuts. All right, and then I will just add this. I'm thinking if I'm gonna add it like that, or if I'm going to add it like in between. So, or if I'm gonna do it like opposite like that. Yes, I think I like that better. All right. It kind of balances it off, right? Okay. And I saw one of our friends in the community. Gosh, I forgot who it was. But when I was going to start my live, I saw the notification that she actually was doing the first day for the Stitchmas, and I realized, oh my gosh, my Stitchmas is not yet here, right? So shine bright. Okay, let me see. Does it have any bee? Any bee? Okay, none. That is so small. I know that I do have like a lot of bees from Berry Penny. Okay, so I will just have to check that out later. Okay, but this one is gonna go onto this card base or craft one, because bees, organic and stuff. So I wanted to have that nature kind of feel. Right, so there you go. Then we just onto our card base like so. All right, let me see. Thank you, Linda. Yes, it's super awesome, right? So it's like when she finally did like the pull of the negative for the fourth, I was like, yes, it worked, right? So yeah, and T was there as well. We were all super excited about it. Okay, so if you don't know what I was saying and you just came in, that is about, the hack where if you are heat foiling and then you pull out, okay, your first foil image or sentiment, and then whatever is left over, that's called the negative, you can still pull that out, okay? You just need like a solid plate, okay, to put it on. Okay, and at that time, Yvette couldn't find hers. So what she did was she flipped that, okay, the one that had the image, flipped it and used that, okay, as the plate. And it worked. I voted in the poll. Thank you, Linda. Yes, there's two Lindas in the chat right now. Speaking of foiling, any videos out there on how to use the ombre foiling sheets? They are like the white foiling pages. Okay, hold on, Vicky. Let me try to understand this. Okay, I think I might have one. All right. So ombre foiling sheets. They're like the white foiling pages. Are you talking about the foiling sheets? Let's say, for example, you have an outline, right? So you foiled it. Okay, and but this is not for heat foiling. I think this is more for toner. The one I have anyway is for toner foiling. And so when you pull it, and then you have, let's say, like outlines, which you can, let's say, you can color or you can fill in with color. And so you need like colored toner sheets. Let's say you have a white, or you can have a black, or you can have gold. So is that the one, Vicky? Because if that's the one, I do have a video or several videos of that. If that's the one. Okay. Okay. Sammy says, thanks. I've tried using them like the white foiling sheets, but no bueno. Oh, okay. I will send you the link, my friend. Okay. And check that out if it's that similar. If that's the one, hopefully. If not, I will. Anybody suggestion, please? Or maybe check out T. Right, Tracy, Vicky. Maybe she has. And this is our other Linda, right? So we have Linda V and Lachey Boutte in the chat. Okay. Hopefully, if that's the one that, if what I'm thinking of is the one that Vicky is asking, I do have one or two. Okay. That's a beautiful focal point. It looks like a real dragonfly. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so behind the chat. Thank you, my friends. Now that I have found that plate, I can focus on something else. Yes, Yvette, I know, is working on something. Putting away all things KCC. I'm prepping for KCC 20. I just did. Okay, earlier today, before we left for the cinema, I prepped for our hop. Speaking of KCC 20, yes, my friends. Okay, so the next series, or the next what do you call this, quarter for Kendra's Card Challenge. We're now on Kendra's Card Challenge 19. So the next quarter, so that will be October, November, December, right? So that's KCC 20, our first, okay, or it's like the hop where all the members of the design team will each, maybe some of us will do two of the layouts, okay, or some would be doing one. Okay, I think I'm doing sketch number 14. All right, that's gonna happen on October the 2nd, right? So I hope that you could join us for that one. And yes, that is a giveaway hop, right? So you could also have a chance to win. And then after that, we will be having like weekly sponsor hops. We will be featuring the super sponsors that sponsors Kendra's Card Challenge, and you will see the different design team members go through those hops. Okay, and on the 2nd, or a week after, would be the live stream hop. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what the live stream, it's already posted on our YouTube channel anyways. Okay, so I hope that you could join us for that. And normally I'm the last in that hop because I'm in the Philippines. So if I am gonna be placed in any other time slot, it's too early for me. So they're very, very kind to me. So they make sure that it's not too early for me when I do have the hops. It's gorgeous, right? So that's what those card samplers can do, right? So Kendra has put in already, curated papers and some ephemera, sometimes stickers, sometimes foilables, sometimes, so it varies. That's why it's a card making sampler kit. So you ask, can I have the same one? No, because each and every one of us is gonna get a different one. So, but really you will be in, but if you do want, let's say you liked what you saw in mine, right? So normally it would come with like a QR code. But the thing is, with my QR code, maybe when it got sent here to the Philippines, it got introduced to, how it is, maybe with thermal paper, right? If it's introduced to too much heat, sometimes the what do you call this, the ink fades, and I think that's what happened to mine. So I cannot do the QR, but I will ask Kendra, okay, what that those papers are from, where they came from, because those are just sampler. If you do want to know that where exactly or what the kits are, because they will tell you, okay, Kendra will tell you, oh, this is from, the full pack is called this and that, right? So it's from, let's say, Pink and Main, or it's from Crafty Critta, or from whatever, right? So, and then if you like it, you want more of that, you can definitely, go and grab some of those. I Yes. A issue with my black embossing powders. Yes, exactly. That's why we try to veer away from the black embossing powders. The backgrounds are gore. Thank you so much. I'm back. My battery died and I needed some coffee too. Awesome. Okay, of course, coffee. If I don't have GERD, I would also be on that coffee bandwagon, right? So Linda Veal. Okay, I hope I'm pronouncing your surname, Linda. Thank you. Okay, made it here to work. I have the pleasure of working 10 minutes from and in the country. So nice, easy drive. Oh, I'm so happy that it works that way for you, Barbara. How I wish it's the same for all. Right? So you know where I am. I'm from the Philippines. I'm from the capital. Anywhere you go here from my home, I even have to use Waze just to make sure that I find the fastest route, because we are very notorious for, traffic. Okay, the only time I would love going out is during Sundays, Sunday mornings, because apparently that's the only time that somehow people stay at home and sleep. So if I can, I just go out on a Sunday and do all my errands on a Sunday, because, traffic is bearable, right? So that's awesome to hear, Barbara. Thank you so much, my dear friends. I'm so behind the chat. My goodness. Right? Yes. And Susan saying hi to everybody. She's gone for a while just to, get some coffee and charge her phone or our gadget. Did everyone see where she put? Yes. Normally, Susan would take, I kid you not. There was one time I said, where did I put it? And Vicky said, "Oh, you place it onto the right side beside that stamping place." Oh my goodness, it was there indeed. So it's like she she is so good at looking at and remembering things. How I wish I could have a little bit of that, Susan, because I keep on losing stuff. Okay, and yes, please make sure we join the Paper Escape. I think the introduction or the what do you call that? The initial live would be October 2. Is it correct, Barbara? It's on October 2, right? So the Paper Escape. Yes, this is a collaboration between Lynn and Carrie, if I'm not mistaken. And there are so many amazing projects. You can join for free. Absolutely. This is a free one. But if you want more, right? So there are actually tiers that you can join. Okay, you can have access to the you can like what they call this, watch it again on your the videos can become like a video on demand, right? And then I think there are also some kits available, but I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, because I know that the VIP ones are absolutely sold out. Right? So thank you, Barbara, for reminding us. Okay, again, the Paper Escape. Okay. And we have Caroline. Hi, my friend. Oh my gosh, did you see Caroline's latest post? Did you see the amazing haul that she had? It's like, Caroline, I want some of those. Okay, I'm gonna be waiting for the links, Caroline. Right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, please head on to the community post of Caroline. She posted. Okay, I'm not sure if there is already a coming video for that one, or was it a video, Caroline? But I did see it on as a notification. Thank you. Hi, Vicky. I'm well. Okay, how are you? There you go. I'm so happy that you guys are just, like we're pals. What toner sheets? The white toner sheets. Okay. Oh, yes, Vicky. Okay. I think, in my opinion, based on experience, it has to do with the manufacturer of the toner sheets. Because I have the same issue before with some toner foils that I bought from here. But when I tried out Crafty Kritas toner foils, toner sheets rather, they have, I've tried their white, their black, their gold. I think the three. I think there's one more. I just don't know exactly what it is, but I'll check it out and I'll show tomorrow. Okay, and I'll try to look for the actual cards where I did that. Okay, and hopefully be able to link it, right? So you guys can see that. So it's like awesome. I was like, wow, so nice, right? Oh, and we have Jamie. Good morning, good morning. So as we were saying, if you missed, the pop-up sale earlier on for me, right? So it's still open. All right. So Jamie is right now on Facebook. Okay, Jamie, of course, is the, very beautiful and talented owner of the Not Too Shabby Shop, right? So thank you so much for dropping by, Jamie. Gotta run. See you tomorrow. Yes, Yvette. See you. Have a great rest of the day, my friend. There you go. Okay, the Paper Escape. Okay, kick off October 2nd. Yes. See, sometimes my memory is on point. Sometimes. That's very rare, though. That's very rare. All right. Jamie, up to when is the pop-up sale? Will it be only until that 3 a.m.? For me, is that 3 p.m. Eastern today? Is it? I know that it's a 1 day only, right? So, or is it gonna be extended? I'm not sure. Don't quote me with that. For that, okay, we'll wait for Jamie. Okay, there you go. A video and a post. Okay, there you go. I saw the post, so there's a video. Okay, link to Tamika is in the. Oh, so Tamika is the supplier. All right. What's the name of your Facebook group? Face Blue Smiley. Okay, so I'm first and foremost the one that I've been talking about earlier on. Okay, that is okay. So Barbara and I are a proud member, and I think some of us here as well are there. Okay, that's Crafty Fun Friends of LV Handcrafted. Again, Crafty Fun Friends of LV Handcrafted. That's on Facebook. Okay, please make sure that you do answer, the very, very few questions just for the security of the group and some, basic house rules. But my own group, okay, is called the Joyful Crafters Club. Okay, so as of now, it is a face-to-face group. Okay, but come 2026, but you're free to join. Okay, it's on Facebook. Okay, it's Joyful Crafters Club. Short is JCC. Right? So starting next year in 2026, it's going to be a hybrid. So you can also interact with the members here in the Philippines and those who are actually abroad. So we'll have like hybrid events. So we can all talk to each other, right? So that's coming in 2026. Otherwise, you can always join us on Discord. All right. So Linda, I will check you out. I will look for you and I will send you a link to our Discord. All right. Okay, ombre toner sheets. Yes, I have the ombre toner sheets also from Crafty Krita. High five, Vicky. I think I can help you. Okay, with that one. All right, so let us go back. All right, so this is the Shine Bright. Okay, again, this is a sentiment. Okay, again, I'm pulling out sentiments stamps that I have not used, and these are sentiment builders because you can mix and match. Okay, the different and I think for now most of the stamps actually have something like this. Right before it was just a title, a standalone, but nowadays they do have most of the time they would include sentiments that you can build further sentiments onto. Like you can say, shine, you were born to shine, right? So you can mix this one with that one, right? So something like that. Okay, so we could actually also put in some of these kind of blings, right? Because they're like bright, shine like sparkles, right? So again, these are like, you start with the solid, okay, and then you end with the, okay, let's see. Okay, let's check it out first before I actually put it onto my card. just in case it's not like that. All right. Let us check if it is actually gonna work like that. Okay, let us check first. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the solid one. Where's the solid one? Yes, I think this one's the solid one. Okay, so let's try using the yellow one. Okay, so the lightest one will be that one. Okay, so let's see if it actually works. All right, and then we move on to the next one where we have like the offset version. Okay, and we put in the darker yellow. Just check it out first, okay, before. All right, and finally, all right, so we will do like the outline of the bling. Oh, let's see. Okay, so this would be nicer if it's like oh, there you go. Kind of sparkle like that. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm loving this sticky mats. Is it just me? Or I think I like the waffle flower sticky mat better. Because they really stick. Okay. Oh, but that's the thing. I already stamped this one. So you know what? Next time. All right. But at least we learn how to use that one. Okay. I would rather put on blings for this one. Oh, yes. I want to look for the Bitty Penny. Hold on. Let me just check if I can find it. Friends, hold on. I can't seem to find the bees. All right. Can't find the bees. All right. So the bees have to go in there next time. So we will just add some, okay, for easy bling. All right. So maybe Vicky didn't see. Where did I actually put those blings? All right. Because Vicky had to get some coffee. All right. But I'm so happy I found it. Okay. I actually need some of these. All right. All right. So this again were from Helen of, my dear friend Helen of Crafty Mama Diaries. So she gave me like a lot and I'm actually running out. So hopefully she still has this. I like her confettis because they're flat, really flat, and it doesn't have like a hole in the middle. And it comes in like 3 different sizes. So there's like the smallest one, the medium sized one, and then the biggest one, right? So, and this came in like different colors as well. So there's the silver. Okay, that was the silver, not, I want the gold. Okay, there goes the gold. Right, so there goes the gold. Miss Helen. The last time I was supposed to have her as a guest, she forgot because the time difference. So she thought it was the day after, and then after that we both got busy and never had like the rerun of that one. So there you go. Okay, so that's like 3 layers of sentiment over there. All right, and the papers I use are actually part of you know um the card sampler kit, okay, of Candace Card Challenge. So there you go. That's the first two. This is the third one. Okay, I think this card making sampler kit didn't come with. Okay, so this is, let's do this as the last one. So we'll just do four for tonight because it's almost 11. Okay, and let's try to make this as fast as I can. Okay, so you see how easy it is to come up with sampler, if you have a sampler kit, because it's been curated for you. The thing with sampler kits, okay, is that you're sure that no matter what you do, it is going to be perfect because it has already been chosen. Okay, so let me see. Be our guest. Okay. It's your time. It's your time to, it's like I say, it's your time to be our guest. Right? There you go. See? Okay, so now where will I put that? Maybe over here. All right, we're gonna put it over there. Okay. So again, from this, okay, it's from the Concord and 9. Okay. Again, I'm not sure if I'm liking this sticky mat. It's made of paper. All right, so let me see. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's your time to be our guest. Okay, be a guest in this bee. All right, so let me see. Would we make it yellow because it's yellow on yellow, or would we rather make it brown? Yeah, to coordinate with that one. Yeah, maybe. All right. Okay, so let us heat emboss that. Okay, in our. Okay, this is a distress embossing glaze on vintage photo. Okay, hopefully that is dark enough. Okay, it's not black as I really don't want to use the black one, right? Unless we actually use an embossing powder, we could also do that, right? That is, I know, rather a pigment ink that is black, and then you just add on a clear embossing powder on top of it. Okay, and then you're good to go, right? So let's pick that up. Okay, and then let's bring in our paper. Okay, and our, where's the brown? This one. It's in front of me. Hello, Lala. Hello. It's time. It's your time to. Okay, be our guest. And it's beside the bee. It's like the bee is telling, okay, this recipient, the recipient of this card, that it's time for you to be our guest. Okay, so let's just put that back in. Okay, onto our container, like so. Perfect. Okay, and then let's heat emboss this thing. All right, there you go. Thank you so much, my dear friends. All right. So is anybody going live after me? Okay, again, if you missed out, okay, the pop-up, okay, sale earlier on. Okay, it is still ongoing, my friends. All right, so okay, there you go. It's time. It's your time to be our guest. All right. So again, with this card making kit samplers, it is so easy to come up with a card. And so if you are new to card making, right, and you don't know exactly, okay, what you're supposed to buy, or oh, my dinner. Okay, my midnight snack is here. Thank you, Yaya. Right, so my nanny just brought in my midnight snack. Look at that. It could be this or it could be that. Oh, I think I'm loving that. Okay, we'll probably use that so that it can have a hinge with that. Okay, instead of the too much yellow, I think I'm gonna use that. Wow, this is even a double-sided paper. I didn't realize that. See? Okay, so sometimes it's like that. Again, it varies. Okay, and since I remember. Okay, on now is the 23rd, right? So the 21st, I uploaded a video. I had a video where I showed you, okay, my, oh my goodness, this is even better. It's getting better, right? Where I showed you, or in the video, I showed 3 cards that I made for the Not Too Shabby Mood Board Challenge for the month, right? So it is a monthly challenge. So if you have never, okay, joined us over there, I hope that you would try. You still have till the 30th to join. All you need to do is just go to the Not Too Shabby shop, okay, blog, right, and look for the one that says mood board challenge for September. Okay, and all the things you need are there. So use the either the colors, the color scheme, or the theme. Okay, so it's beautiful. Brew, coffee brew, right? Beautiful fall, right? So either the theme or the color scheme. So I use those, okay, to create or inspire the 3 cards that I created in that video, and there were 3. And for that, I used card fronts, right? So if you've not heard about card fronts, okay, Not Too Shabby has those as well. Please do check them out. They're super versatile. You can use them as is, or is, just like this card making sampler kits, okay, from Kendra's Card Challenge, right? Or you can absolutely take them apart. In my case, I fussy cut like crazy because I love fussy cutting, and I use them, okay, to create those 3 cards, okay, for my mood board challenge for, okay, September. That's on my YouTube channel. Okay, I've just been busy with the storm and stuff, but I will also upload the finished, okay, cards on my Instagram by tonight. All right, so there you go. So many things happening, right? And it's not even yet, October is gonna be, the last quarter, and yet so many awesome. See, my intention was to use the other side of this, and so with this one. And then I look, oh my gosh, they're all everything is double-sided, but this one definitely I want to use this part. All right. So there you go. And that's it. It's your time to be our guest. All right, so we did 4 cards. Okay, again, what is our prompt for today? Okay, to use our stash for day number 23, we are supposed to use our sentiment builder stamps if you have any that you have not yet used. And so we did do that. Okay, so I used my first Pink Fresh Studio, and then I also did another one for, I think it was Mama Elephant. And then the last one is from Concord and Ninth, right? So again, these 2 are yellow themed ones, and these 2 are, maybe let's do this on top. Okay, like so. And then this one, like this. All right. So is anybody going live? I can redirect if ever. Okay. So let me just go back to that chat. Okay. Still in a meeting. Okay. But you're already doing day 22. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Lala, you need to show me how to add you on my channel through eCam. Okay. Go to me, right? In the members, go to me, right? And then you can send me a message. Copy the link and send me the message of your Discord. All right. Ha. Good for you, Wims, right? Thanks, Susan. We had a 30-minute break. So I was, gosh, eat dinner and heat gun embossing powder. All right, I'm gonna show you, okay, what Wims has been doing. Of course, on top of working, doing her actual, day job. Okay, she is also doing, all right, something. Okay, so let's, on top of this one, open up my Discord. Okay, hold on. Okay, so for those who are new to Discord, okay, welcome to Discord. This is Mommy Guide's Discord. Okay. All right. So there you go. Okay. And we will show you Wim's takes. Okay. So Wim's day 20, 21st or 21. All right. So because I think we did day 20, we showed day 20 yesterday. So let's do day 21 is off the page, right? So this one. You're supposed to show or use your unused stamp, okay, other than for card making. Okay, and she used it for her, okay, planner, right? So do you see the stamps on the top? Okay, there you go. Let me see if we can. There you go. So you have, and do you see those are all and create stamps down below, right? And then she colored them in. All right. So I love what you've been doing. Right? So she has been busy. How does she do that? I have no idea. All right. And this is for her day 22. This is STASHtember day 22 alphabet soup. So this one you're supposed to use, okay, your alphabet stamps. Okay, not sentiment, but alphabet stamps that you have not used. All right. And this is what she had done. Okay. This is Wim's, friends. Right. And you are free to also upload, post onto our Discord and share your works, my friends. All right. So if you can see, okay, Merry Christmas. You could actually see the stamp that she used, and she used CHI. We can see already at the back. So Merry Christmas. Beautiful. Right. I love it. Okay, how can you do all of these things while working at the same time, Wims? Is beyond me. All right, so that is it. All right, so some of you have been posting on your personal Facebook pages or on Instagram, and that's absolutely fine. But if you do have already the invite, I would also appreciate it and love it if you could also share in our Discord so that I can easily pull it out and show the people. All right, or show our community as well. Right? So, yes, like Barbara, they're so cute. I just found you on Instagram. Woo! Yes, so Instagram. Okay, so Wims, actually, I should be more active on Instagram, friends. Please make me accountable. It's like, if I would just upload each and every card I make during my live streams, I would have a lot of posts on Instagram, right? It's just that I don't know why. Okay, there's a reason behind that. For those who know me, and they know it, but I really have to get over that and start posting on Instagram. All and create stamps are cute. Yes, a little bit spendy, but they're very cute. They're very unique. They're very versatile, right? So yes, join the fun and share in Discord. Yes, join Wims also, right? Post in all your socials, but also post on Discord so we could also, check it out. Very cute. Yeah, so we would love to see your own takes as well, my friends. Hold on. Okay, where did I put again my stuff? All right, so you do know when I pull this out. It's almost time to go. All right. So again, thank you so much. Okay, if you are still here, please don't forget to hit that like button before we leave. And yes, please do share this live stream for those who you feel might actually need to use their stash, or if somebody is a beginner. Definitely, this is a beginner friendly, episode and live stream. And of course, hit that notification bell so that when I either do a short, an edited video, or a live stream, that hopefully, YouTube will notify you. And of course, if you are not yet subscribed, right? So we would love to have you here with us in the chat as well. Please consider subscribing if you like what you see thus far. Again, I thank you all so much. All right, so for those who are here, daily for the past couple of weeks and months, because I started in August and now on to September, going live daily, right? I specifically want to, give a shout out Susan, Wims, Vicky, Yvette. They have almost always been here, and I super appreciate, really, I know how precious time is for us all, and for you to spend a few minutes, even hours of your time with me, okay, during my live streams is really priceless, and I truly appreciate it. Of course, Caroline as well, who has to wake up early just to be with us as well. And I hope to see you all in the next one. And if ever you go live, hopefully, YouTube is gonna notify me. All right. So with that, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day, my friends. Let me just see. For tomorrow, it is day 24. Okay, it is one layer card. Okay, so spotlight and unused stamp on. Oh, this is difficult for me because I like layering stuff, and I love texture and depth and dimension. But tomorrow I can't do that because I need to just spotlight, okay, a new stamp and create just one single layer. All right, doable, and I accept the challenge. All right. So with that, thank you so much again, my friends. See you again tomorrow. Stay safe. Bye. Yes, you too. Thank you so much, Caroline, Wims, Barbara, Susan, Linda. You guys are all awesome. Again, please do check out the Not Too Shabby pop-up sale. Still open. All right. Bye, everyone.